All of you, and I welcome you to this press conference. It's our privilege to be part of this historic exercise of delimitation. As part of Delimitation Commission, we are really overwhelmed by the participation of various stakeholders in large numbers who provided qualitative input during our interactions. We are here for about 3 days now, and we have interacted with them, and we have taken note of their suggestions, their views, and we will definitely consider all those their representations as well as whatever they have expressed to us. As you know, delimitation is a constitutionally mandated exercise, and we collectively have been tasked with this onerous work, which we are confident of completing after following due process as laid down in the law. This is our first visit to the UT, and I assure you, it is not our last. We'll have to come again to interact with many more people. This process of consultation is a complex exercise, and this commission will take all necessary steps to continue this engagement. This occasion, let me place on record the support and assistance extended by the UT administration and all the concerned officers in making this visit successful. We acknowledge the active participation of all the political parties at Srinagar, Jammu, Anantnag and Kishtwar where we went, and all the DOs and their teams, all of officials facilitated this exercise. As usual, media has been a great support in creating a conducive environment for this process. Lastly, let me thank the Chief Electoral Officer of the UT.
Thereafter, no census had taken place. No delimitation fee. In 2020, this delimitation commission was constituted to carry out exercise on the basis of census 2011 as per section 62 of the Jammu and Kashmir Act 2019. That is the last available census. And with the mandate to add 7 more seats in the UT and ST seats were also to be provided. The Delimitation Act 2002 provides the manner of this process. Honorable Supreme Court in its judgment held that delimitation is not a mere mathematical exercise. We can't go on the tabletop. It must reflect the political aspiration of a society bound by geography and different topography. As per Section 44 of the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act 2019, it is very clear that 24 seats in the Legislative Assembly of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir shall remain vacant and shall not be taken into account for reckoning the total membership of the Assembly. And the said area and the seats shall be excluded in delimiting the territorial constituencies as provided under Part 5 of this Act. Section 61 of the Jammu and Kashmir Act 2019 also specifies the number of seats to be reserved for the scheduled caste and the scheduled tribes in the Legislative Assembly having regard to the relevant provisions of the Constitution. This is the first time under this Act that the seats will have to be provided to the scheduled tribes also. In determining these matters, the Commission shall have regard to the following provision, namely, all the constituencies shall be single-member constituencies. All constituencies shall, as far as practicable, be geographically compact areas. And in delimiting them, regard shall have to be made to physical features, as distinct boundaries of the administrative units, facilities of communication, and convenience to the public. Meaning thereby that the delimitation will have to be done on the census of 2011, and having regard to the census, the 4 factors will also have to be considered, which I have mentioned just now. While the current commission was constituted on 6 March 2020, the third member, Mr. S. K. Sharma, the State Election Commissioner, could join only on December 2020. And also COVID situation delayed some work of the Delimitation Commission. During this period, however, the Commission started data collection and map collection related to districts, Tehsil, Patwar, Haridwar, The Chief Electoral Officer of Jammu and Kashmir provided all the details of census 2011, which has also been collected from Registrar General of India. The Commission also invited associate members for this commission. Besides our chairperson and two members, has got 5 associate members also. And the Commission also invited associate members for a meeting in February 2021, which was participated by 2 members only. Meanwhile, meetings of interaction happened with the Deputy Commissioners, DOs for collection of inputs concerning data, map, and specific concerns related to the delimitation. The Delimitation Commission had virtually 2 virtual meetings with all the DOs and the Deputy Commissioners of Jammu and Kashmir regarding the concerns and regarding the data verification. After going through the data and inputs provided by the DOs, DCs, some important issues related to the existing administrative matters have been noticed. During this visit, the Commission has been provided more feedback. Some of these are, which I would like to share with the media, that in 1995, it was 12 districts, which has gone up to 20 now. At that time, when the last delimitation was done, it was only 12 districts, and now the number of districts have gone to 20. Number of tehsils have gone up from 58 to 270. In 12 districts, constituency boundaries are extended beyond district's limit. 88 tehsils are distributed in more than one AC. So there is an overlapping of the districts as well as the tehsils in the constituencies. Even some Patwari circles are also distributed in more than one AC. Even one village revenue village is also divided in more than one AC. All such facts indicate that public face inconvenience on ground due to such anomalies. Thereafter, the Commission also decided to visit Jammu and Kashmir for first-hand ascertaining appreciation of data and the concerns of all stakeholders. In these 4 days, this is the 4th day that we are here in Jammu and Kashmir, the Commission not only visited 4 different locations, but also offered opportunities to various sections of the societies, besides local bodies, representatives, NGOs, civil society organizations, recognized and unrecognized political parties. We had meetings at Srinagar, we had meetings in Pahalgam, we also had meetings in Kishtwar, and we had meetings in Jammu. And in Srinagar and Jammu, in both the places, the Commission had meetings up to 10:30 p.m. because of overwhelming response from various organizations. The Commission met more than 290 groups of the pupil.
Aspersions and these concerns from Kashmir.
देखिए पहला जो आपने कहा कि पीओके की सीट्स, ये जो हम लोगों का प्रावधान है, हम लोग जो डिलिमिटेशन एक्ट है उसके अंतर्गत कार्य करते हैं and the Jammu and Kashmir Organization Act 2000. And as I told you that I have narrated the section 40 also in front of you, in which under the act has been very clearly mentioned that 24 seats in the Legislative Assembly of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir shall remain vacant and shall not be taken into account for administrative membership of the Assembly. And said area and the seats shall be excluded in delimiting the territorial constituencies as provided in Part 1 of the Act. So they will remain, out of this control, and we will be doing the delimitation of 90 seats. We shall be based on 80 seats to 90, and we have to accept voting.
Sir, hello. Sir, बड़ी क्लास सर डीलिमिटेशन कमीशन का जो रिजल्ट है सेंसस को लेकर बहुत सारे सवाल जो उठाए जा रहे हैं.
Attention must be given to geographical compactness, topographical difficulties, communication challenges, and the public convenience. These are also requested by various groups who had come from a different topography and geography to meet